because many boys and girls have found themselves in the front line. Make sure that you get the recommended job to do that. Don't follow these unscrupulous travel agencies which will tell you, come, they have a job in Russia and you don't know what you're going to do there. So it's very sad that some of the Kenyans have been lost in the Ukraine front line or in the Russian front line, and we pray for the rest of the teams or the people who are there, that they might find comfort and find their loved ones who traveled to go and get some jobs done. Now, there's an incident which happened in Mombasa today where a gentleman in Diani was accused of a Dutch gentleman was accused of beating the girlfriend and spitting on her, and the guy has appeared in court. So please, and he says he's psychotic and all that, please make sure that you have beautiful relationships, not relationships where people can end up killing one another. And in our conversation today, we were talking about money and finance and all that, but let me go back to what you are saying on our social media spaces. And I can see Jackie Sonika DJ, you are saying ish leverage legacy. Nice. And then Stephen Otieno is saying, Omera Wodala, I'm Steve Otieno from Ufunyu, Jerusalem, Kisumu. Please play for me Wild World, my Maxi Priest. I promise you tomorrow DJ Cham on the 1 and 2s will play Maxi Priest. And now from this segment, of course, I want to get into high tempo music, which is, we want to go to South Africa. You know, if you know, you know. Then Boy Dabi Leonon is saying, inashikilia frequency gani Githurai, Mr. Deno or Dabi. It's 94.4 Nairobi. Wherever I just change your dial to 94.4 SpiceFM, you'll find it. Then Jackie is saying it's his godly analogies best does for me. Of course, you're talking about our conversation with Victor. Asante sana Jackie, thank you very much. And let me check Joseph Kiaria, H.E. Brian Amandi, Dantes Kangede. See you guys. Underwater says, thank you very much for tuning Spice FM. Obidai Yagao, Josephine Kiaria, Dan Obano, Nelson Kemei, Alberto Masanja, His Excellency Brian Omandi, Alathanias Mugundu, Kone Opintsete, Kitakash Lewandwai, Milka Janjuguna, and Mahairi Edward Evashing Mbago, Daktari wa Kienyeji, Geoffrey Menke, Zaming Nyako, Victor Dawa, Bernard Obunga, and Philemon Adungo Ekisaba. Thank you very much for tuning in Spice FM. And the show is Spice Drive with yours truly, CEO Charles Otieno and the DJ Cham on the 1 and 2s. Jackie is saying, why are you telling us the painful truth in such a polite tone? We are all getting wages, not profits. Of course, Victor told you about the 4 levels of financial freedom. Dennis Deno, Goretia Warrior, Maestro Lawrence Odiambo, Jeff Nyakanyanya, Idris Mwaz, Esther Mwende Mashari, I can see you, Queen there, John Owembu, Kenneth ZDJ, Asante Sana, and of course, they were beautiful ones. So it's been wonderful. We are still here. We are hosting you, and we love what he's saying. I will give Victor a quick chance because I want to wind the show. It's time for me to get into other businesses of the day. And before that, all our listeners, please remember, Naivas Magadi Road is open for your shopping needs. Naivas brand new branch along Magadi Road for all your needs. Please make a point of visiting the new supermarket along Magadi Road, which is Naivas, for all your shopping needs. Now, it is what it is. Let me get back to Victor so that we can close this conversation as quick as possible. So, Victor, we've been talking about financial, we've talked about money as a game and all that. Now, what is your closing remark?
Thank you. So basically, there's a quote we had in secondary school growing up with the senior boys. So they will tell you that too much talk cannot fill a basket.
Yes.
Yeah, if you like talk, the basket can never get filled.
Yes, of course.
You see, you can read all the book in this world on finances. You can listen to all the best speakers. I don't come close to the best speakers in the world. So you can listen to the best speakers in the world on this topic. But I'll tell you one funny irony that I've discovered. I've also come to discover that not everybody who sounds like me acts like me.
Sure.
You know, so I've seen some of the most powerful speakers who talk about finance and business, but they never engage. They're just on the talking side. You know, so you can't give what you don't have. We've raised communities of people who are doing excellently. So my vision and the route I choose to take is build the man, and the man will build the business. And that's what we're doing. So we are starting literally Kenyans, is African, I call it African biggest wealth and business club, the Kenyan branch. And this is not a podcast, it's not where you come to talk, it's action based. From the moment you walk into the door to the moment you exit is all about retuning your mindset, rechanneling you, and showing you action points on how to start practicing everything that I've said and how I've said them. And God has blessed me with a lot of opportunity and businesses and all that. But like I told you, the real wealth is the fulfillment in what you do. So I've been doing this now for how long? Almost 18 years. I've been training on finances. God directly channeled me and say, channel this thing to family finance, because if you can fix the family, then you can fix a lot of the youths out there who are struggling. A lot of the youths don't have anything to fall back to because the family have nothing to offer. Imagine coming from a family of 7 and all of you are looking for jobs. That is not God's will for that home. That's not God's will. So I'm just going to advise, take the conversation a notch higher, come into a cycle and conversation with people who are thinking like you, and take action. So the Leverage Legacy Wealth Acceleration Conference is for you. And the good thing is that the ticket has been moved for 200 first guests who send in their names, their full names that they want to be there. And I've advised, I say, if you're a wife, come with your husband. If you're a husband, come with your wife. If you're a spouse, come with your fiancé. Because if both of you don't agree, you can move forward. You know, information that is not applied is knowledge illusion. So you need to start to apply what you learn. So all you need to do right now is send your full name to the phone number, whether WhatsApp or direct text message, anyone is welcome. 0712 42 15 42. Okay, 0712 42 15 42. Okay. So the phone is currently turned off. So if you don't get a response in the next 2 hours, send your message again. It means it did not deliver. All right. 0712 42 15 42.
Yeah. So I want us to finalize because of time. I'm rushing, totally running out of time. I think we've had a very beautiful conversation.
Sure, we have.
I need to give a bit of updates for now. Welcome again, Victor. When you get time, we invite you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Let me just get into one more incident before I call it a quit of the evening. Of course, there are a couple of matches which are being played today. Of course, Gusii Stadium, Shabana versus AFC Leopards. Of course, Shabana took the lead in the first quarter of the hour, but AFC Leopards in Gusii Stadium has emerged victors, defeating Shabana 2-1. This is the second win for the season for Leopards. Of course, they are now trending very well in the National League, on the Sports Pessah League, and there's a match ongoing. Of course, Gor Mahia versus Mathare. It's always a derby, being in Nairobi, and I hope that we'll give you the results of the matches as they stream in. So, away from football, there are many things happening. Remember, the Tanzanian election is underway and the youth are rioting. So, Kenyans, please, even Tanzania, please take care of yourselves, because you know that the President Samia Suluhu Hassan has always said that nyinyi ni viumbe, you Kenyans, you are known for rioting, and they might think you're the one who is instigating the normal Tanzanians or to go on the street. So it's important to be very careful. If you're in Tanzania, you're listening to me from Tanzania. Of course, their elections are just about to happen in Uganda, of course, and it pits Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the president, vis-a-vis my good friend, Bobby Wine, Robert Kyagulanyi, the man I know pretty well. I interviewed him a couple of times, and I knew him when as a musician many days ago. So it's interesting. It has been wonderful hosting you this afternoon. We've had a good time. Of course, my super DJ Chams and the 1 and 2s. Every day we make Spice Drive for your show, the biggest conversation in town. We also make sure that you enjoy and have beautiful music, and also get entertained. Our job is to make sure that you listen, and know now you're driving home. As we drive home, please keep it safe on the roads. I know it's been rainy season, and sometimes it's not very clear, so make sure that your headlights are well lit, your wipers are working, and also make sure that you fasten a seatbelt as you go home. It's interesting to know that you have reached on, so that we can have a conversation tomorrow. It's been wonderful. It's been good. It's been cool.